The food we created, Zabardast, we feel Zabardast is in a space, food-to-go space, Indian space, which is a disruptive. We cook the food centrally, and the food then shipped out to the stores. And the store format is, again, very important point is the customer participation. So everything customer experiences in Zabardast is they are making their own wraps. They see displayed, all the food displayed in front, and it's absolutely beautiful, colorful. So we eat with our eyes first. It's important that everybody knows the brand ethos, everybody knows the company culture, everybody knows the brand culture.
We aspire to be a premium brand in the market. Your staff have to know what they're doing, and they have to observe the processes which are required in order to represent the brand that we want.
It's very important that everyone has a vision, not just for the business, but personal for themselves as well. If they do not have the vision personally for themselves that they can benefit by being part of Zabardast, then they're not right for us. Another part of the culture is the human rights values for everybody that's there in the team, and not just there, but outside in the wider community as well. They should feel that they're not just there to do the hours and go home. They should feel part that the Zabardast core values are important, that they should feel part of the community, part of the culture, and that they can make another person's life slightly better. And unless and until they have that, we're just yet another brand just out there on the high street. So it has to have a soul.
I feel really happy when we serve every day like 100, 150 people. And it's really good experience, when they come and they, leave the shop with like lots of smile. So we really, feel happy because we're serving them nice food, and every day come and they pass like good comments to us. So which really make us feel proud we are working for Zabardast.
We find that we have to keep reminding staff, we have to keep retraining them, we have to give them quizzes, we have to give them crib sheets, constantly referring back to the way in which we want the brand represented. And that was easy when we had 2 branches or 2 stores, but with 7, suddenly that's an order of magnitude more of a challenge.
In order to have the productivity, we have to use the digital and the technology, and we have to have the training for the team all the time, and we have to engage with them. I mean, every single employee, every single team member should feel the engagement, that they are part of a bigger picture. They're not just living in silos.
We found the need to increase the staffing that we had considerably, and it was no longer possible to train people by word of mouth or just by written manuals. And we felt that because we were now geographically quite dispersed in terms of where our locations are, we needed some digital way of reaching the staff, and a way which they could engage with, and therefore we came to the conclusion it has to be via their mobile phones. And that's why we started to look for something like StaffConnect. As you can imagine, the environment we work in is very dynamic, in the sense that we have a system for stores to order what they want from the central kitchen, but the demand fluctuates, and sometimes it's necessary to react very, very quickly. So we had a kind of culture whereby everyone used WhatsApp in a very unstructured way. What we've tried to do is to bring that within the structure of StaffConnect, so that we have groups who can speak to each other when they have a challenge or emergency, and head office can then respond as quickly as possible.
Before we had 1 branch, but now we have 7 branches. And in 7 branches we have lots of members of staff. StaffConnect is engaging everyone on one page.
I'm using this StaffConnect app quite often, and then I feel like it's really useful and helpful. If we got something like wrong with the order, so we can quickly connect with the kitchen staff, and then it's so helpful. And especially we get like loads of data in the StaffConnect, and if we need something, so we just quickly go there and then read the notes and then everything, and then it's really useful.
I would recommend StaffConnect for any company in the retail or in F&B, where you have the need to constantly train staff that are not based at desks.